So I have been back testing. Obviously, I showed the previous 2 days what I've been back testing this open model in which we draw out the 50% of the 930 candle, wait for a return, and then obviously if like the 930 candle closes bearish, we wait for a return and close below 50%, and vice versa for bullish. But I've actually been testing out for more than 100 days. Last night I stayed up really late. That's why I didn't take a trade today. Full transparency. I just kind of forward tested it. But I like it better because if you just take at, like let's say today, it didn't play out, but the last 2 days it did, and often it actually does, where on the 3 minute, you take that 930 candle and you just take the break. And if the wick is really big, you wait for the 50% and then you take that break. Or if it's less than 15 points, you just take, once we break the wick low, if it was bearish or vice versa, bullish again. But let's say you took it today. Maybe you had a big stop loss, 70 points, and then you move down to this value gap because there's no reason to hold sort of below that or above that, whatever. And then it might have played out for 3R, but let's say it was a loss, obviously, because maybe you wanted to hold it just at the 930 high. Well, still, often it plays out the 3R versus the 2R, which is this model where you're waiting for equilibrium here. And then obviously we get a close here. Beautiful model, played out for more than 2R for sure. But pretty much perfectly 2R if you do this candle. Yeah, almost 3R here. Usually it doesn't though. So that model played out. The other one didn't. The one I was really interested in seeing is I'm trying to decide between the two open systems, but I have the other two systems which have to do a lot with initial balance. So we got the IB change here. Once we broke for bullish with the initial balance, we waited for retracement to the 0.15 level. I usually want it to be more than like 50 points into the range at least. And then you wait for, if it's longs, only a singular 3 minute change of state out. If it's shorts, you want two changes of state. Just because we're more prone to retracement with a short initial balance model. And it plays out for 2R. So that was actually beautiful. I was just kind of forward testing today and interested to see if that 930 simpler strategy would play out, but it didn't look like. I don't think I could have scraped a win there if I did trade that. So, but I still think that's going to be my main model. And I know it's extremely simple. My ego taking a little bit of a hit because I'm going to be trading 930 and just like candle breaks, but it's nice.